Hey everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. This is an open live, so anybody wants to join me up here is welcome to. Uh, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had just some of my sound settings there. Hope everybody's doing well and enjoying this Thursday or Friday, depending on where you are. I know I am. Not at the beach anymore, but up here in the hills is just as nice. I'm still kind of working on figuring a couple things out here. Been a while since I've been live. A few months. Excuse the indigestion coming on. Had some decent food, so got to deal with that. Oh, and the burps that come with it. Hey, just be happy you guys can't smell the gas that comes with it. Just figured I'd pop on. It was a Thursday night where I am at, 8 p.m. It was a decent day. Never got over 70 degrees, so pretty nice, even up here in the hills where I'm at. Nice, Mike, and thank you for taking the time to pop in. Hey, Canadian, how you doing? You guys are welcome to pop up if you want. The link is pinned. Not at the beach anymore, so enjoying a different kind of campground. A really great spot. We're in the trees. It's nice and cool. Yeah, side effect, mosquitoes are pretty bad here. It's all right. I got my hammock set up over there in my hammock stand. I got the bug net set up, a tarp set up. Um, it's pretty nice. I'm sure at some point I'll do a walk around video showing all that. Slept last night without the bug net. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Mosquitoes are just so bad. I'm using a 15-degree sleeping bag and 50-degree temperatures. So I was roasting all night, but every time I pop out of the sleeping bag to air out a little bit, I get bit by mosquitoes. So it was way more worth it to stay in the sleeping bag and roast than get eaten alive. So tonight I got the bug net set up. So I'm not going to have any of that kind of issue. Mosquito beater pellets. I have to look that up. That sounds like a good idea. Anything keeps them out of my area, I'm happy about. As you guys know, I'm always outside, so bugs are part of the deal. I mean, it's just part of it. The flies, the mosquitoes, the deer flies. Oh my god, the deer flies out here are abundant. I haven't got bit by one yet, but they're out here. I've seen them. We are about an hour from sunset where I'm at. Not bad. Right now, I am missing the beach still. I enjoyed all my time out at the beach, except for the fact I'd never found any crabs that I could bring home. Interesting. So you just spread it around and it keeps them back for a few days? I mean, any day I can get, I'd be happy to keep them away. And they're not horrible here. They're way worse at the beach. But as you can see, I'm in a little pop-up canopy, and I keep it closed in. When I was at the beach, I was actually sleeping inside here, and I didn't have to worry about it. But right now, I got my hammock set up outside here. Something on my wrist, of course. And hey, Winks, how you doing, sister? So outside of here, I had set up bug net today, which is a bug net that goes around the whole part of my hammock, so I don't have to worry about anything once I'm inside, which will be nice tonight because the lows are going to be in the mid 50s again. Hey, Winks, have you found out whether you're going to be able to take that canoeing trip with us or not? Clock's a ticking. Those who don't know, I'm taking a 10-day canoe trip starting on the 15th to the 25th. I may end up knocking a day short, but you might.
What's up, man? I'm out here at the campsite. Like I said, you can look over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. They're over there by the fire. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's called mosquito beater. I don't know if I can get that in frame or not, man. But it's just a bucket. It's called mosquito beater, and it's just a powder that you shake around on the ground. And yeah, keep warm. And right now we're out camping in Shelbyville, so we brought it to the campsite to use out here.
Nice.
So I'm gonna hop back down and get back out there with the family. I just figured I'd come show you that real quick.
No, that's awesome. Thank you.
Good to see you, Stone Wolf. I ain't seen you for a bit.
Yeah, same. That's awesome. I'll have to check that out. Especially on this canoe trip coming up. We usually just cover ourselves in DEET. That's all right, Winks. I know how it goes. You're going to miss out on another good fun trip. Another year, you're going to miss out. Last year, you missed out because you're injured, which I got. But stuff comes up. I know how it is. Oh. Always a lot of things coming up. For me, I got a couple things coming up. My wife goes into surgery on the 8th. And, basically a week later, I leave for my trip for 10 days. And the day I get back, I got to go to Oregon, take the motorhome down to Oregon to get work on. So for me, it's going to be a rush in, relax for 10 days, rush out. Which, hey, at least I get the 10 days. And yes, another year older. Hey, I'm going to do it again next year. Simple as that. Probably the same time. I think we found a groove for the time. Last year, we went earlier, and it sucked. It wasn't hot, so we didn't really enjoy the experience of being in the lake all the time. And this year, we're hoping it's going to be hot. At least, 80 degrees would be nice. Last year, we had highs in the mid 70s, so we hardly ever went in the lake. Yeah, you got to go out there and jump in and clean yourself off, but that was it. And this year we're hoping for a little warmer temperatures at this trip. As of right now, I've got only 3 people coming with me, which is fine. I can go by myself. I wouldn't care. But that's simple as it. You know, we're bringing a cooler, propane cooler, so we can keep things cold. All right, Mike, you have a good night. Enjoy your time with family camping, for sure. That's what it's all about. So we'll be bringing meat and stuff like that we can keep for the 10 days. The place we're going, we can't have fires, which kind of sucks. Hey, Quint. So we'll have to work around the fact that we can't have fire. We'll be bringing multiple kinds of stoves to work with. No briquettes or anything like that. It's all going to be gas or wood. For the most part, we'll probably be eating cold foods, sandwiches, stuff like that. Because if it's going to be hot, yeah, I'd rather have a salad and a sandwich than I would hot soup or a steak. Yes, I may be wrong about the steak part, but we'll probably bring some of that stuff too. Mostly going to be hot dogs, stuff like that. One of the things I wanted to shout out is that I got new stickers in. If you want one, just email me. Got a bunch of them in, so no problem there. Yeah, they're pretty decent. Little change up from my last stickers, which are just square. I don't have any of them handy, but actually, I don't even know if I have any of them. I think I gave them all out. So every time I give something away, there's always a sticker with it, which I will be doing a giveaway video pretty soon. I've got a few items stored up, and I'm always making more. Actually, not making anything in the last 2 weeks, at least 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't done any crafting. This time of year, I like to take a break. And usually, I take a break from YouTube also, but hey, I've been out at the beach. Yeah, it's hard not to turn the camera on and enjoy that stuff. Those of you who follow me on Facebook will see the photos I've been posting. Outside of the videos I actually post. Hey, Brandon. Oh, I'm not doing a giveaway tonight. Sorry. Skinny rocks. What do you mean by skinny rocks? Long, slender slivers or just small rocks? I got tons of small rocks I can't do anything with. I actually got 0 rocks for my trip to the beach. Oh, you want some of my polished rocks? I might be able to manage some of the ones I can't use for jewelry and stuff like that. I'll start setting some aside for you. I polish tons of them, and some of them just won't work for what I need a rock for, but would probably be great in your tanks. And then there's some that I can't, I grab and I really just can't do anything with. I don't know, they're going to be usable for you, But for me, I grab them because I got one in the motorhome that looks like a mountain range. It does. Black shiny ones without sharp edges. You're looking for a different kind of friend than me. I don't get many black rocks. I do have some black quartz that I've been working with. I'm just not having the greatest luck on them. Either I gotta cut them and carve them down better or something. And then, of course, quartz is a hard material, so it's really hard to break down and shape. Hey, camping. I'm hoping this weekend actually get out to a secret honey hole for finding me some deep red carnelian, which I can't film any of that stuff. It's not on the up and up where I go, so got to do what I got to do. But hopefully we don't get in trouble. We're going to go out there with our fishing poles, so hopefully they just think we're fishing, which, hey, I wouldn't mind catching a fish too, but I'm there for the rock. I don't mind the sound of the machine. I don't have it running right now, or you guys could probably hear it. I got here yesterday and I just haven't turned it on. Which right now in there, I've got rocks from Al Shafe in Newfoundland. So I can't wait to see how those rocks turned out. He sent me a bunch of rocks, and there's a whole batch in there with some of the high quality quartz that I found when I was in southern Arizona, polishing together. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully I get some good pieces that I can make into some decent jewelry and send back to him. But I know I will be doing a giveaway this next month, probably after my trip. So it'll be after the 27th or 28th. And I have a few necklaces, some belts, some dog collars, and some looms I'll be giving away all in one shot. It'll be a crazy adventure on it. But hopefully I got some of these rocks from Al done up, and I can add those to the collection for the giveaway also. Of course, it doesn't work if I'm not tumbling them at the moment, which I'm on stage 3 right now. So I got 2 more days on stage 3, and then 9 days on stage 4, another 9 days on stage 5, and then probably I think 4 or 5 days on the last stage. And hopefully they come out. I'm hoping. Al spent the time to dig these rocks out of a sediment deposit that had multiple different kinds of rocks in them, and he carved them out and sent them to me. So I'm hoping I can get at least a couple of them to come out really good. That's my hope, at least. Oh. Yeah, I try when I pick the rock off the ground to see the end, but you wouldn't believe how many of them don't survive, or how many of them dwindle down to little tiny things, needle heads and stuff like that. And sometimes I get, oh my God, an impressive piece. I think the last best piece I gave out was to Sue from Traveling Merton and Sue. She got one of my blue rocks that I found, which is so rare. I do hope to get out and find some more of them this year, but I don't know if I'm going to have time with the wife having her surgery and all that adjustment after surgery and stuff like that. So I don't know. Yeah, exactly. All right, I want to keep this around 30 minutes. So if anybody has any questions or anything else like that, um, go ahead and ask. I've been finding that the longer streams just don't do as well over the length of time. So I want to keep it a little shorter. There's a lot of people like me that don't watch live streams past the point they're live. And anybody is welcome to pop up for a minute or two, for sure. I know it's late. It's 8:22 my time. It's almost bedtime. The beach picture, was that on the K-Lock side? No, it was actually at Ocean Beach. That's where I was. Man, I would love to be up on Claylock, which I tried this whole last 3 months. I tried to get reservations up at Claylock to go camping. Um, People don't know it's on the Olympic National Park on the coast. That's probably one of the best campgrounds out there, and it is not easy to get into. Um, we bought our small portable camper just so we could go there because my big old motorhome, not a chance. And I tried for, like I said, 3 months to get reservations for 2 weeks ago to go there to the beach. And if you're ever in Washington, you want to go up the Olympic Peninsula and go camping if you can find a spot to camp. If not, you want to go to Ruby Beach. It's the ultimate beach on the Washington coast without a long hike. There are way better beaches, but they're long hikes, which I've done, and they're absolutely beautiful. But the best campground is Calawatch, or Claylock as we call it, but it's spelled Calawatch. Um, they got cabins, they got a lodge, and they got a pretty good sized campground for small setups. Not much for anything else. Oh, very right, Anacortes. Yes, very cold. Very cold. Yeah, Winks, I'm absolute beach lover myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all environments, but you don't know how every day I spent 2 weeks at the beach. Every day I was out there sitting on a log, just watching the ocean. I filmed some of it and shared some of it. I filmed a lot more than I shared, but yeah, and go out there, sit on a log, enjoy a beer. Yeah, I was happy, very happy. Hey, Canadian, how you doing? Well, you don't make it this year, Winks. You better. try and make it next year. Well, if you're going to do a day trip, definitely go to Ocean City instead of Ocean Shores. You can drive right on the beach, same, but a lot less people. A lot less people. The weekends, yeah, the place is packed all the way from the jetty to Ocean City. It's pretty packed. But you can drive out there, find a spot. And me, I always look for a spot that's nobody's around so I can let the dog run. Next year's, we haven't scheduled where, but it's still going to be in the Northwest. We're really fighting over a couple different spots. So we'll see. One of the spots we're fighting over is just north of Ellensburg. So we can get Ellensburg blue agate. People don't know, it's one of the most famous agates on the planet. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we don't know if we're going to do that trip. If it is that trip, it's going to be a shorter trip for sure. Otherwise, we're going to try to do a trip up the Claylock area, but up in the Olympic Mountains. So we'll be up in the hills for camp and then be able to travel down to the beach during the day. Otherwise, you know, if that doesn't work out, we'll probably be back at Lake Cushman and going to Dry Creek, which is still absolutely great area. That's why we're going again this year. Ellensburg would be fun. Hot, very hot, but to find the beautiful blues, worth it. Absolutely worth it. So I can go over there right now. It's like 100 degrees. And I'm sitting over here at 68. I'll take that. And the Ellensburg trip we planned it out 3 days just north of Ellensburg, another 3 days up near Red Top Mountain, which is up in the very top of the hills, which you can find crystal geodes and stuff like that. So it would be a shorter trip than 10 days. It'd only be 6 or 8. And no canoe and kayak and no water. So we'd have to bring everything we need as far as water goes. Those who don't know, this time of year, all the streams are gone. I mean, all the passes are open here in Washington right now, and that's kind of unusual for this time of year. Usually, Chinook Pass doesn't open until next month, and it's only open for a few weeks at a time. But right now, it's open because we've had a pretty good dry spell. Well, Chef, thanks for tapping in. I'm sorry I missed your premiere. Seems I went live at the same time. Sorry about that, but I'll check it out. Can't miss you dancing. Oh, no, I can. I can't miss your daughter dancing, though. All right, well, I'm going to cut this off here in about 10 seconds. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming in and watching. And enjoy. And I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. And thank you for watching.